Hello, this is Spellbinder with a news update from the Gulf of Mexico. At least 4 dead in the last 10 days after swimming at oil-tainted Gulf beaches by Oil, Florida on July 6, 2010. This is from www.floridaoilspilllaw.com. Tragedies are on the rise for swimmers in the Gulf of Mexico. My heart and prayers are with the families who have lost a loved one. Please let your friends and relatives know about the risk to swimmers in the Gulf. Potential health effects of oil spill. KRIV, Channel 26, Houston. Fox, June 22nd, 2010. Dr. Harish Seethamraju, best I can do, is a pulmonary specialist at Methodist Hospital in Houston. He says potential problems include wheezing and asthma, but that's not all. They take a swim in these waters. The toxic chemicals can cause pneumonia and respiratory failure. We have never seen such enormous amounts of exposure. The Felon woman drowns in Orange Beach along with young girl. Shelby County Reporter, July 3rd, 2010. A Pelham woman and a 2-year-old girl drowned in Orange Beach, Alabama, the evening of July 2nd, according to the Orange Beach Police Department. Kimbra Gordon, 47, of Pelham, was pronounced dead at the scene, while the 2-year-old girl, who was not related to Gordon, was flown by life flight helicopter to Baptist Hospital in Pensacola, Florida. Baldwin County Deputy Coroner Brian Pierce said the girl was pronounced dead at the hospital. The drowning occurred in the Gulf of Mexico, close to Alabama 180, Pierce said. Police responded to the 26,000 block of Perdido Beach Boulevard at about 5 p.m. after someone called to report a possible drowning. When emergency personnel arrived at the scene, they discovered 2 victims out of the water and unresponsive. According to witnesses at the scene, the 2 victims were part of a group vacationing from Birmingham area and had taken a walk on the beach away from their group shortly before the drowning. Members of the vacation group said they last saw the victims at about 3:30 p.m. July 2nd and thought the 2 had returned to the group's condominium or swimming pool. Beach visitors told police they were pulling Gordon from the ocean when someone noticed the 2-year-old still in the water. A male beach visitor then entered the ocean, located the juvenile victim, and returned her to the shore. Following the incident, the male beach visitor was transported to South Baldwin Regional Medical Center, treated for a back injury, and released. Another story. 65-year-old drowns behind Hidden Dunes Resort. Update. Walton Sun, June 28, 2010. A 65-year-old man drowned Monday afternoon behind Hidden Dunes Resort. Emergency personnel responded to a 1:20 p.m. call that bystanders were performing CPR on a man at the beach. The man's identity and place of residence has not been released. The South Walton Fire District units took the man to Sacred Heart Hospital in cardiac arrest, said Deputy Chief Sheen Hughes in a media release. The incident is under investigation by medical examiner's office to determine the actual cause of death, Hughes said. The suspected drowning is the first in Walton County this season. Walton County Beach Safety Director Gary Wise stressed the importance of paying attention to the posted beach flags. He said he flew a red flag before the conditions met the criteria. The beach flags are flying for a reason. It wasn't even a very strong current today. It was very mild red flag day today. A borderline yellow day, Wise said. Area records, second drowning in 4 days. WJGH Channel 7, Destin, June 28, 2010. The first Judicial Circuit Medical Examiner is investigating the apparent drowning death of a 65-year-old man in the Gulf of Santa Rosa Beach in South Walton today. Another story. Drowning victim ID'd. Battery dead in defibrillator. Destin log, June 29, 2010. The name of a man who died after being pulled out of the Gulf unconscious Monday at Hidden Dunes Beach Access has been released. John H. Hess, a 62-year-old visitor from Kentucky, was pronounced dead at the hospital at 2 p.m. on Monday, according to Wharton County Sheriff's Office incident report. He was vacationing at the Hidden Dunes with his wife and son. Cindy Pike, a nurse practitioner from the Alabama, was on the beach at about 1:20 when she heard her sister yelling for help. She looked and saw two men pulling Hess out of the water. She was one of the three, including two doctors, to administer CPR until South Walton Fire District crews arrived on the scene. One of the doctors, along with a beach vendor, pulled Hess from the water. Pike said Tuesday the vendor, 21-year-old Elliot Chilbowski, told the sheriff deputy that he thought he felt a faint pulse while resuscitating the man, the report states. Chilbowski said that he had been flagged down by a woman who told him a man needed help in the water. He went out and located Hess, who was floating face down. We started CPR immediately, Pike said, adding that she wanted his family to know that medical personnel were with him immediately. In addition to Pike, a doctor and a cardiologist took turns doing chest compressions, and report says. At one point, one of the doctors requested an automatic external defibrillator, an AED, and the deputy ran up to Hidden Dunes but could not locate one. Pike said that the deputy on the scene told her that the county had purchased a number of AEDs several years ago but had not purchased batteries for them, so he did not have one. Ooh, that could have been a life-saving piece of equipment, Wharton County Sheriff said. The banner said the sheriff's office requested new batteries for its units the day before the AEDs turned out new batteries Monday. Okay, let me go down here. Name of drowning victim released. Panama City News Herald, June 25th. Authorities have released more details of a drowning that took place in the Gulf waters off Panama City. Richard Allen. In other words, these people are all dropping dead when they go swimming in the ocean. Apparently, the Coreix9500 and 9527 is having some effect on these people. I mean, these are... They're trying to say, well, it's over, under tow and all this stuff, but normally people don't normally get caught in these things. Like they said, it's the first of the season. I'm not really sure, but this is going on. I'm going to back up all the way to the top, but it said at least 4 dead in the last 10 days after swimming in oil-tainted Gulf. And it's kind of like, could there be a relationship? Another story, blowout engineer, relief well risk. The same type of explosion that destroyed the rig may drill directly into oil-producing formation. In other words, if they can't hit the pipe exactly when they get down in there, they're going to go ahead and go down there where the other pipe went and repeat the same operation again. Remember, this is a Mount Everest of oil underneath the Gulf. And that's 4 quadrillion gallons that they're tapping into. I think that they have tapped that enough. They better just keep trying to tap the staff on the way down until they can get in there so they can shut the thing off. They can't go down there and tap that again. It's just going to blow again. I'm going to hit this, but I'm have a feeling that it's not going to make it in time because I was having trouble. Oh, it came right up. Blowout engineer relief well risk. The same type of explosion that destroyed the rig may drill directly into oil-producing formation. It's very unpredictable because the current conditions on the well down there is unknown, said Stachis. Oh, no, I'm not going to try that name. A Rice University engineering professor who focuses on offshore structures. Okay, I'm going to just start to do this. As I said, if you hit the enlarge button, oh, it's not that long of a episode, but I still don't think I got enough time. Professor who focuses on offshore structures. There's a potential peril if BP misses its target and decides to drill deeper directly into the oil-producing formation. George Harasaki, a Rice University professor, chemical and biomolecular engineer who was involved in the Bay March oil containment effort for Shell said engineers have to be very careful when drilling in any formation that has hydrocarbons, which pose a risk of the same type of explosion that destroyed the rig. And you go down here, they said to land the shallow waters. We have had a significant number of deep water blowouts before. Gene Beck, a petroleum engineer professor at Texas A&M University, said, to a certain extent, we're all in an unproven area here. In other words, they don't know what's going to happen. Until next time, this is Spellbinder with a news moment. Thank you.